We're back now to give you the legal edge, and joining us as always is Bryan Waldman from the Sinus Ramus Law Firm. As we know, we're making our way through fall, and in Michigan, this time of year is also known as car deer season. There are about 48,000 car deer accidents every year here, and more than 70% of the time someone is hurt in those accidents, and in almost all of the cases there is significant damage to vehicles. But there is another side to these crashes that we often don't think about. What happens to the deer? Well, did you know that some people actually collect the dead animals from the side of the road for food or other reasons? So, Bryan, is this legal? Can someone really just take a deer that they see right off the side of the road?
Lauren, it is legal in Michigan to take deer off the side of the road, but there are certain rules that need to be followed, and those rules really depend on who it is that's taking the deer, whether it's the driver or a bystander, or whether and it also depends on the type of deer or the type of animal.
Why does it matter who takes the deer?
Well, it matters who takes the deer because the law says that the driver has first dibs. If a driver hits a deer, the driver has the right to take that deer, and if they pass on it, well, first of all, if the driver decides they want to take it, all they really need to do is call 911 and say, hey, I've been in a collision with a deer, this is where it happened, and I intend on taking the deer or other type of animal.
So what if the driver doesn't take the deer? Can anyone else take it? And then what would they need to do?
Yeah. If the driver passes, then the law doesn't say who gets it next. So if there are multiple bystanders fighting, that might make it a great reality TV show, but there's no law that says who gets it next. Assuming only one person wants it, then what that person needs to do is one of two things. They either need to contact the DNR and get a salvage tag, or they need to contact the DNR or the local police agency, either by telephone or through the DNR's website, and simply say they want to take it.
So it's just that easy?
It's essentially that easy. What they need to do is they need to basically give real basic information, their name, their address, what type of animal, where it's at, what they intend to do with it. That's all that's needed.
So is there anything else that people should know if they see a deer on the side of the road and think, hey, I'm going to take that deer?
Well, one thing they ought to really know is that if they are going to take an animal on the side of the road, or that's what they want, they can't intentionally hit an animal. If you intentionally hit an animal, this law doesn't apply. You don't get to take the animal or the deer in that case.
All right, interesting stuff as always, Bryan. Thanks for giving us the legal edge.
Thanks, Lauren.